When the man was watering flowers in the garden, he suddenly noticed the flower pot seemed to have shifted a bit. He found this a little strange, but then figured it was probably just the wind. But a few days later, he discovered the soil beneath the pot kept sinking. He started to suspect there must be a big rat hiding underground. So he bought a large bag of rat poison and scattered it around the flower pot. But it didn't help at all. In fact, the hole in the ground kept getting bigger. This time, he bought a small detector. He dug open the hole himself, set up a trap, and used honey as bait. He even stuck a little flag on top so he'd know the moment the trap was triggered. But while he was busy with all this, he completely failed to notice his wife's unusually tense expression. The next day, when he came home early from work, his wife rushed up to him with a smile and said, "Honey, why don't you pick up some barbecue on the way? I'm hungry." The man felt something was off, and the moment his wife stepped into the house, the little flag on the trap started shaking like crazy. He thought he'd finally caught that big rat, but when he looked down, the trap was completely empty. Right then, it suddenly hit him that something much bigger was going on. He glanced up at the surveillance camera overhead and remembered how the neighbor next door kept reminding him to save water. A terrifying thought immediately formed in his mind. The next day, he told his wife he had to go on a month-long business trip. His wife's face lit up with delight the moment she heard the news. But just as she opened the door, a massive explosion suddenly erupted outside. She quickly rushed out of the room and called the police. Within minutes, firefighters arrived on the scene. Seeing tiny blood spatters on the woman's face, they asked, "Ma'am, are you hurt?" She shook her head. "I'm not. The one who's hurt is Mr. Sharma." It turned out Sharma had secretly dug a tunnel from his own house straight into this woman's room. Whenever her husband left for work, he'd sneak in through that tunnel for their rendezvous. But this time, the trap the husband had set for that rat was triggered at the most critical spot, and Sharma ended up trapped down there. In the nick of time, the rescue team found Sharma in the tunnel. Though he was seriously injured, he was lucky enough to survive.